Okay, so in order to find the highest common factor, we can apply the tips by writing those numbers of interest into the products of the powers of prime numbers. So 8 can be expressed as 1 times 2 to the third, and 12 can be expressed as 1 times 2 squared times with 3. And then we can see that these are the common factors between these two numbers. So it means that we just need to write the highest common factors as a product of those prime number. And when we choose the power, we can see that we pick the power in common, what will be the lower one between these two. So between 2 to the third and 2 square, then 2 square will be the common one. That should be like the lower power. Okay, the lower power. That's why we got the highest common factors to be 4. And the same for x to the third, x to the fourth, the lower power in common, the lower power. So that will be 3, right? And then 3 will be, x to the 3 will be the highest common factor. So now let's apply these tips here. Remember, power of prime numbers, okay? And power in common is the lower one. So now let's try it. We will just do number and then we do the variable. So let's do number 8. 8 will be again 1 and then 2 to the third, right? Okay. And then with the x, that will be just x to the third, and then y just the same, like y to the fourth. Okay, now let's move to 12 below. Then it will be 1 and then 2. Let's see, okay, if it's 2, then will be another 6 left. Then 6 will be like 2 times with 3, then will be like 2 to the 2 squared times with 3. Yep, we got. And then we got x to the fourth, and then y, yeah, just to the 1, right? Okay, and now let's find the common factors. So I will write here in the middle, highest common factors. That will be made up of those prime number. So that will be 1, 2. Okay, let's just also go with 3, and then x and then y. Okay, we listed on the prime numbers here, and now we need to find the power in common, the lower one. Okay, the lower one between these two terms. So first let's go with 1. Okay, 1, just 1 in common, right? This is 1 and this is also 1. For 2 we have 3 and 2. Okay, so what is the lower one in common? That should be 2, right? Okay, and if you want to see it, this one should be the 2 2, right? This one should be the 2 2 2, right? So there's 2. So how many in commons? They're just 2, right? Okay, that's why it's just make a 2 here. So then similar, we got 3 here will be 1. There's no 3 here, that'll be 0. So we go with the lower power. Okay, in common 0. X, this is 4, this is 3. So which is lower? 3, right? We go with 3. And then y, which is lower? 1 and 4. Then we should go 1, right? Because just see this, if it's a y, just one y. If it's 1 2 3 4, 4 numbers of y times with each other, but then in common we just have 1, right? That's why we have to go with the lower one. So the 1 3 0 and then 1. So what we have finally, 1, this is 4, right? This is 1, right? Yeah, any numbers to the 0 will equals to 1. And then this is 3 to the third and then y. Okay, so then finally we got it just 4 x to the 3 and then y. So this is the answer to our problems. Okay. Okay, let me box it. Right? Make sense? So just remember, whenever you want to find the highest common factor, remember, write those terms into powers of prime numbers, and then find rewrite them as also the powers of prime numbers, and then pick the power in common. That's the lower one between the two terms. Okay, thank you. You can do it.